In Kerala specifically, I always come across printers, specifically those who are already using UV printers. Most of them have a pain point, which is, they are sick of managing the machine rather than managing the business, machine service or machine output, something or the other. And that is where I found Skytek is the best answer. Or maybe as I see it, which in all fairness to all other brands, I see it's Skytek is the only one brand which can address most of those pain points. Like once you buy the machine, you forget it and focus on your business, which is more like, increasing your business, going out, getting customers, etc. And output wise, for most customers, there is a wow factor around it, especially the reds, the purples. The colors are really brilliant, So that is one thing I find in Kerala. So that is where I am trying to get a segment addressed to, actually.
Skytek was an initiative, we started almost 1.5-2 years ago, and it was like a coming of professionals together. And the idea behind Skytek is all about, we wanted to address the pain points of the market that was existing. In our journey, we have seen that every company sells a product, but with Skytek, what we thought is that let's not sell a product, let's sell a solution. And the solution is all about addressing the pain points which is existing in all aspects of the signage industry. What we have realized is that people are now valuing the solutions that are being given to them from a consultative perspective. Because as we see, the dynamics over the 2 years post-pandemic has been changing drastically. And it has now come to a point where it's all about smart investments rather than, just buying a product for the heck of it. So we understand that. So we are now in the mode where we are dealing in smart investments in the signage space, where you're looking at a turnaround time factor, or whether you're looking at how the smartly a marketing dollars needs to be spent, how an end customer needs to evangelize that marketing dollars so smartly that it is put up at the right time. We are working on a complete ecosystem. So when I say ecosystem, we are trying to address every aspect of the business. So we start with our machines, which primarily are the UV based, because we believe UV is going to have its traction in the coming years. Right from entry level machine to a high speed machine, we have a complete array of flatbeds, roll to rolls, hybrids, so it caters various aspects of the segments that we call. Then comes to inks. So we have tied up with Toyo Japan, where we have launched our own series of inks. Now the reason we have brought our own set of inks is we felt that ink happens to be the mainstay when it comes to delivering a right print. So ink is becoming very critical in our sales. So we have launched our own series of inks, which is not only very, from a color gamut perspective, very high, but it also gives you better coverage. The third aspect that we are doing is primarily also giving product lines. So when we say product lines, we want to now bring in product-based sales in the signage industry. So when I say product-based sales, we have been always in the square feet business, but we now want our printers to go and sell something as a product. So that also will give them a wider range of offerings to the brand. Expansion plan is to have our own demo center in the country, where we would want to create experience zones for brands, where a printer can come and explore capabilities, possibilities. We want to engage with the designing fraternity, where they can come and explore the capabilities and do a lot of stuff when it comes to decor industry, because we want to now diversify ourselves in various infra space. So that's our future expansion plan. See, print industry is changing drastically. I mean, if you look at it, what the exhibitions, the biggest benchmarking or the way you look at it is when exhibitions happen. And what I've seen in exhibitions lately, if you see, print is now just becoming one factor of the whole thing. So print in its own print is useless now, unless you present it in a totality. And I feel that's where the market will be in next 5 years, where a print in its totality will have more value than a print itself. So what I see is lot of allied infrastructure is going to play a major role in helping signages to grow to a different level.